Hey guys, it's Kai. Today I'm just making this quick video about a social mistake you might be making. It's quite small, but it can cost you some gunfights, and adding those up over time can cost you games. What is the mistake? The mistake is when you have full rail or rail and you intend to take an angle to shoot someone. The mistake is shooting your primary fire when you take the angle before shooting your rail. The reason why this is bad is because it reveals your position before you actually took the time to line up the shot. And the reason why this is bad is because the way you carry in Overwatch is by using off angles. You want to capitalize on people who aren't looking at you, or you want to distract people so that they look at you so that your team can kill them. But most of the time, it's going to be you're taking an off angle so that you can shoot people who are distracted by your team. And shooting your primary fire before rail when taking the angle makes it harder to get an elim because they have more time to react to you because you're shooting before you've actually shot the rail, and it gives them time to move unpredictably, and it just makes it hard. So let me show you an example of this. Now here I do still get the kill, but the principle is the same. So I farm my charge off Sigma and then I peek on the left. Now, look at the scenario. My Kiriko is fighting the Sojourn. Sojourn is looking down here. Let's see from her POV what this looks like. So she's fighting Kiriko, and then, because I shoot my primary fires after I peek this angle, it gives her like half a second to react. If she had slide or she was closer to cover, she could have reacted and gone behind the cover, and I wouldn't have gotten this kill. If she had more health, I probably wouldn't have gotten this kill, which is why this is a bad mistake to make. Now, how can we fix this? Well, it's pretty simple. You just have to discipline yourself to not shoot your primary fire once you take the angle. You just have to line up the shot and go for it. So let me show you again. So I'm farming rail, and then once I've got the rail here, I should just take the time to line up the shot and rail. I shouldn't primary fire because it also makes it harder to aim because I'm shooting and moving. I take the time to line up the shot and then I hit. Now I'm gonna move on to some examples where I fix this mistake and it lets me get way more value. So we're in a new game. So this is literally the game after the Havana I just showed you, and I've taken into account the mistake I was making. So now I'm just focused on trying to remedy that. So I get charge from the tanks from main, and I go take an angle. I don't shoot primary fire because I've got a lot of charge already. I don't need to. I just take time to line up the shot. I land it, and now Lucio's lost a bit of health. Now, was it very impactful? Who knows? But it's just about actually doing the right thing. Here's another example of me not using primary fire to keep my element of surprise up for a little bit longer. So you can see there's two people through the wall here. And if we go to free cam over there, where are they both looking? Well, they're both looking over here at my Ana. So they're not looking on the left here, which lets me take this angle. I line up the rail, I shoot. Yeah, I don't do a lot of damage and I only hit one of them, but the idea is still the same. I peek the angle, I line up my shot without revealing my position by primary firing, and I land it. Alright, again, same kind of principle. I'm already on a good angle, but the soldiers didn't know I was there. So when I see the soldiers walking up, I take the time to line up the shot, I shoot, I don't waste time primary firing, I don't reveal myself. I am walking a little too close. That's another mistake. I'm walking a little too close. I should have definitely been just here because I have the same angle, but I've got cover. So I'm able to get that shot off for free, and now she has to back up because she's half. And when you want extra help with this, check the link in the description. It's a skill community. I've got courses on all of the fundamentals in Overwatch that are guaranteed to help you improve, as well as hero guides. And I want to grow a community of players who want to improve just like you. So scroll down, check the link in the description. Do all the YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, share it if you found it helpful. See you guys next video. Peace.